Good morning. Oh, my hair is interesting. It poured rain all night. The inside of my tent is wet. There's just puddles inside of it. I didn't sleep much between the rain and being wet and getting rained on. And there's some other weird stuff going on at the beginning of the evening, which I will talk about and explain later. But I'm going to try to pack up here shortly because it's not supposed to stop raining. I probably won't record much until I get back to the hotel or back to my car because my phone is also dying, which is part of the interesting stuff going on last night. I'll explain all of that later. I'll try and get a little bit of footage, but I need to save my battery to find my way to the parking lot. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, you can see all the puddles in here. This is soaking wet. Let's pull it up. All of this is soaking wet. I kept my shoes in the vestibule last night. They are soaking wet. Ugh. This sucks. This tent is so heavy with all this water on it. Whew. My pack is so unbalanced right now because I put my giant heavy tent on the top outside of my garbage bag so that the stuff inside wouldn't get wet. As you can see, the trail is a stream, which I'm trying to remind myself right now, you know what? I love hiking in the rain. I love hiking when this is a stream. And just forget about what happened last night. Pretend that last night didn't happen and just enjoy today. I'm going back to a dry, warm room. It's going to be good. The one thing, I don't know why I decided to wear my sandals instead of my shoes because they were soaking wet. But it doesn't matter. My feet would be getting soaking wet either way. So, let's go. The AT goes that way. This is Jones Meadow. This is Jones Meadow. That's the little side trail we're going to take. Got a bunch of false strawberry right here. Just a little patch of them. And a little snail. I keep forgetting I'm recording with my glasses today. I remembered I could do that, and it saves the battery in my phone, but I keep forgetting I have my hat on, and the hat probably keeps getting in the video, so I apologize for that. I'm on a little bit of a roadblock, it looks like, for a minute, but this is beautiful. Look at all this. It's so green and open. It's lovely. Oh, and there's a bunch of towers. I assume that's not one you can climb up. Those look like cell towers. I wonder if that means we have better service. These potholes make me feel like I'm at home in Pennsylvania again. I don't actually know where the parking area is, but we're just going to keep walking. That last place looked like a parking area, but I feel like it could be further up. And I suppose the further I walk, the less Wacky has to drive to come get me. So we're just going to walk a while. Hopefully this is the right direction. Well, it's looking like that may be the parking area, so probably a good thing I walked up here, huh? I'm really glad I came up here and saw that pretty view, but I'm realizing this is the end of the road. I think Wacky will have to come from the other way to come get me, so now I'm going to walk back. I guess I'm still getting some steps in today, so that's probably very good. Look, it's a double waterfall. You have a big one there and a baby one there. This is beautiful walking down this road. I'm just going to try and get as far down as possible so that Wacky has less to drive, although I guess there's not much room to turn around anywhere. He might have to drive up anyway, but maybe I'll get to the bottom before he gets here. I know you guys are going to get so sick of seeing this water and all these little waterfalls, but my gosh, look at this. We were up at the top earlier, if you remember, looking down through the telephone poles. Now we're making our way down. I think that we've gone 3 or 4 miles so far. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's been about 3 or 4 miles since the top. Ooh, we're starting to hit paved road. That's pretty exciting. I hear dogs barking, so I assume, and a truck just passed me, the first one in a few hours. So I assume they're running dogs to train them, like we were talking about yesterday. Holy crap. I don't know if this washout is from just this storm or how long this has been going. Oh my gosh. Wow. 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 That's not safe. Wow. Oh my gosh, do you see? There's 2 of them. And that one has giant eyes. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is just the best day ever. I'm loving this hike. Here's the point in the hike where things started to get a little bit interesting. The road, once it was paved on either side, it was all private property and it was all posted. At this point, my legs and ankles, everything was so exhausted. I was just praying for God to please send me somewhere to just sit down. Just give me a rock or something, just a small area that is public property, because I don't want to be trespassing on people's properties. They don't know me, and I just don't want that situation. And God did answer my prayer, but in a very different way than I expected. He sent me this woman who drove up to me and actually confronted me on this road, because they're not used to seeing hikers on the road. This is an offshoot of the Appalachian Trail. And what happens on this road often, I guess, is that people come up and they squat on properties and they do drugs and they steal from the properties and they pitch tents. So she saw my tent. She was having a little bit of a bad day and she came at me and she kind of followed me down the road. I did get some footage of that, but I am not going to show any of it because we ended up having a great conversation after that, after we kind of got through our differences, and she ended up giving me a ride back to my car after all was said and done. She was the one that God sent me to sit down with, and I was able to rest my feet in her back seat. She was able to get me where I needed to go. Okay. Oh, well, now we're friends. Sorry. Don't be sorry. I totally understand where you're coming from.
Life, and I'm far away from my own family.
I will do that. Thank you, Becky. Bye, Becky. Thank God Wacky's vehicle is still here. He hasn't made it. I was getting a little nervous. I thought, you know what's going to happen is I'm going to get here he's going to have already gotten here. He's going to be on his way to come pick me up, and we'll have missed each other, and there's no service out here. So this worked out beautifully. We'll see if Wacky noticed this was me. Saved you some time. What's that?
I think I found my least favorite section of the trail.
This one?
Oh my god.
Ah, bad.
Well, I think I'm prepared for Pennsylvania now.
Oh, really?
There was a section of rocks and I was just like, are you kidding me? And then it's downhill with rocks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have a little bit of sunshine. I'm just gonna try and dry some of the stuff off a little bit. I'm gonna throw, there's no service here, so I'm gonna throw Starlink up on the roof and see if we can get directions to Johnson City from here. We were able to find a hotel room. We're going to the Holiday Inn, and they have laundry facilities and a pool. I wanted an indoor pool. They have an outdoor. I'm really hoping that the weather is okay for the pool, because what I'm hoping is that if I zero tomorrow, I don't want to not do anything. And I know that swimming is supposed to be very good, low impact exercise. So I think I would like to start getting into that. Oh, that's interesting. I think the arrow's pointing the wrong way there. Anyhow, I would like to start swimming more regularly once I get home. So I figured, why not start here when we have the option and availability? All checked in and parked. We're in room 309, and I look ridiculous carrying this laundry basket in, but it's got my machine in it, so we're carrying it. You know what? This is nice. What's our view? Oh, we even have a poolside view? And a giant refrigerator, which we don't need, but that's nice. What do our bathrooms look like? Where's a light? Oh, it's a clean bathroom. This is amazing. All right. We're trying chicken salad chick for dinner. This will be my first time. No, they're grapes. Haven't you ever seen a grape before? We got broccoli salad and grape salad for our two sides. And then we got Kelly's cranberry and the lemon basil. You want my crackers, Wacky?
Oh, yeah.
You want my cookie?
Oh, my. A cookie?
Yeah.
You sure
Mini
it's
buttercream.
gluten-free?
I'm sure it is not gluten-free. Not like at Hardee's.
Yeah, no. No. Just absorbing what's in the air at Hardee's.
That lemon basil one's good. You want a bite? What'd you get?
I got the buffalo one and the old South one with the hard-boiled eggs and pickles in it.
Ooh, nice.
Nom, nom, nom. Look, I did the buffalo. I had a little lettuce and tomatoes
Oh, nice.
on a croissant. Since I speak the toad language.
We decided to come to the movies, and Wacky is going to see The Mandalorian, and I am going to see The Devil Wears Prada too. My movie was great. Wacky said his wasn't bad. And we're now back at the hotel. I think this is pretty much it for the night. I am pooped. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, which I told you guys I'd tell you about that story today, but it is late, and so I will tell you tomorrow what happened. I think I am zeroing tomorrow. I'm gonna try and do some recovery and be a little more active about my recovery tomorrow and be a little more intentional about it than I have been in my past 0 days. Wacky, I think he's gonna decide tomorrow how his heels are feeling and the rest of his body, if he's gonna zero or if he's gonna try to slack pack. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.